Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde. Today we will be taking a look at Maxine's Orbital Fire. The speed is increased by 20%, which is fantastic. We want more speed. Speed is lovely. With that in mind, we also have Blue Souls being worth a 10% more experience, which is amazing. I did actually have the 30% move speed for both the character and the enemy, and I did willingly change it. I do love the move speed, but for this I really want to show off the power of the Orbital Fire and its speed. Now, why would I change it if that was the case? Because speed is actually anti-synergistic with Orbital Fire. So the faster this goes, which we're already getting our first sets of speed increases, fantastic, most excellent. The faster this goes, the better, obviously. It will hit more things, it will do more rotations, I love it. The problem with that is the fact that the faster this goes, it will also, or the faster the enemies are, as well as the player, it will allow more things into your radius. So we clearly don't want things in our radius. That would be bad. So we are very much so going to keep them slow for that very purpose. We want to show off this weapon in all of its power. I would like to get Grand Hex, because I always find it as a fun last option. It just sort of does its thing in the background. I cannot reroll anymore, and you know what? I'll just take the mines. Grand Hex be damned. It's quite okay. It's quite okay. So, Orbital Fire, already getting some pretty good upgrades. We do have some size, we do have some speed, and as you can see, we're already in a pretty good place. I don't think we can kill all of the tornadoes without them reaching us yet. Not quite the case, but we will get there. We do want to look for some pets with this weapon. There is, at minimum, one pet that you want. Obviously, you always want the mag slime or something like that, but that is not what we are after. We are definitely going after the dot damage pet if we can get it. I'll buy it from a shop should I see one. I will, do all sorts of things because dot damage and this weapon are incredible. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. We are not quite fast enough that we will kill all of these black bugs, unfortunately, but we will get there. We will be the speediest fire in the land. It's already getting pretty close. If the enemies did have that 30% speed increase, they definitely would be getting through essentially even till max level. But we're already at a point where we can pretty much handle very fast enemies, and our size is increasing. I do want to get the dot damage down. Getting to the point where we can happily kill any larger enemy is fantastic, but you know what? I'm not going to complain about anything with how fast our speed already is. We basically have the impenetrable wall. If we ever get into trouble, we can stand still and nothing can get to us. Let's see. Here's some bugs. Okay, well, they got killed there. But here's some bugs. They're going to start flying at us. Oh, no, he got through. All right, we are not yet at that point. I was mistaken. I thought we were basically there. I was wrong. It is known to happen from time to time, so, but yeah. I am looking forward to maxing out the speed. As well, I made my video just off of my previous video for this, based off of an image that was posted in the Discord, which the devs have posted as an update on the Steam page, explaining all of their decisions, which is fantastic. A lot of those things are very good things. Let's see if we can stand here now real quick. Looks like we can, and yeah, well, it doesn't work if they summon the enemy inside of your circle. So, but even these fast enemies are getting killed. So, a couple fantastic things to note is rerolls will be down to 100 gold, period. Oh, that is beautiful. Does look like a lot of the things that they will be doing for weapons, they are saying are going to be buffs. Not nerfs, so I am very excited for that. I hope everything is as usable as Cleave. However, it does also seem like they are making the game slightly easier. Now, Game being slightly easier, not a bad thing. I mean, especially early on, it is a bit of a challenge. Not too bad, I would say. So I think it being easier is not the best of things. However, at the same time, they do still have plans for a third difficulty of the maps, which is not yet implemented. So, have to wait and see there. That third difficulty is going to be vastly important in the grand scheme of things, as it is essentially a whole, level of play that we have not yet seen anything of. And then, on top of that difficulty, I'm sure the new mechanics that they will be adding, as they do say they are adding new mechanics to the enemies themselves, as well as the new maps. So old maps and new maps will be getting new mechanics, enemy updates, things like that. So we will have to wait and see. Now I do want this pet. And I'm going to get it, but I am going to go to the shop first. Now, why would I go to the shop first? You ask, because, I mean, what's the point? Why would you go to a shop first? The pet's right there. Well, shops cannot upgrade pets. And that is essentially the exact reason for it. So I want to get this chest, get the money, get to the shop, and let's see if we can get the pet that we want. Oh, I mean, we got a pet we want. So I will take that happily. It's also worth noting you can also buy Chris if you are looking for shards right before a mine. So if you see a shop and a mine, hit the shop first. Maybe you'll get the thing that essentially doubles it up if you're looking for purple crystals. Just a little thing. Shops are fantastic, and yeah. So we do want to upgrade our pets. So now we have an option to upgrade the mag slime, should it appear. I'd rather have an upgraded one than, getting one and then not getting it from the shop. We're just sort of picking randomly for anything that isn't bone or orbital fire for this run. I think we're fairly safe. Again, no pet that we want. Really, I mean, the crit is nice because it will affect all of our weapons that don't gain critical strike. So let's go for that. Again, I would normally actually pick move speed in this instance. Move speed is amazing. Never discount move speed. However, again, it's anti-synergistic with this weapon. So while Maxine already has increased move speed, getting more only improves that. You keep getting things better that you have. I really don't want to, overload that with this weapon. I want to be able to run through enemies as much as possible and not fear them getting through. I've kind of purposely chose weapons that don't really protect me. I mean, spears do to a degree, without a doubt. Bone does up and down. So that's something, and mines are just directly under you. So if something's just coming to the side and you're standing perfectly still, well, it's still going to at least tag you before the mine blows up. Unless you get some mine sizes and things like that. But yeah, I mean, I want this to be as synergistic and show-offy for the weapon as possible, which is why I was going for that. I would have preferred Grand Hex to the mines, as that is just random out there. But again, the game wills what the game wills. I'm not able to discount that from the game. So unfortunately, that was unable to be attained. I think it's fine though. Grand Hex is just a fun thing that I like. It's sort of, it's that weapon that no one really likes. It's so random. It really doesn't serve a place in many things, if any. And that's why I like it, honestly. I like the fact that it fits really nowhere. To me, that means it fits kind of everywhere. You don't want it when you're working on, say, cleave to kill things with Vivian, because it'll just randomly kill things. It hits that hard. You don't really care for it when you need some personal protection, because it's random. It has you have no guarantee that it's actually going to protect you. So, you know, I don't know. Still no upgrade to dot damage. This is murder. Let's go for the experience gain. We will at least happily gain more levels, and our dot damage has reached its maximum potential. Well, maximum potential with levels. Here we go. Here's a shop. We're rushing to it. Let's hope he's here. There it is. Hoodoo, Woodoo. I probably say it wrong every time. It's the best. We'll grab Hardy. It doesn't really matter. It fills up our pets. That way, next time we hit a shop, it will not have that. But look at the dot damage. You tag these Shelmet guys, and they're dead. These guys have monstrous amounts of HP. And just being able to tag them, you know, it's a beautiful thing. You know, you said it and you forget it. Ron Popeil always said it best. More chests, more money. Now, we already have enough that if we hit up another shop, we will be able to buy, you know, basically the most expensive rune pack, the most expensive purple crystal pack, hearts if we need it, which, you know, we really don't. With our speed at 10, you know, it's going great. As you can see, as we're walking, all of these skeletons, we are walking into them. And it's killing them all. That is the beauty of this speed. Now, had we been on the map that increases our speed by 30%, these skeletons, some of them might be able to get through, especially if we had extra movement speed from Flash. So that is something to note. That's why I say it's anti-synergistic, is I love the fact that I now can just go where I want. Just say, oh, you're tagged, you're going to die. You're tagged, you're going to die. Yeah, those guys will spawn some things. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at them coming in. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The problem is going to come in a second. And that problem is when the second wave comes, which will be coming there. A couple will spawn inside. Hopefully the spears take care of them. We did get it. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And again, all of these enemies, the shells that spawn the enemies, the, what are they? The sand people, you know, they have a good amount of health. But you just tag them once, and they will indeed die. It is not something that you have to worry about. Bosses, they will die. Everything will die from this dot, especially since we have that double damage. I mean, they die from the dot anyway, but converting it to 6 damage instead of 3 is it's massive. I mean, it's huge. I actually wish that you could get to this point in the dots sooner in the tree. Maybe you don't even need upgrades, you can just get it to 1 damage ticking this fast. And instead of damage upgrades, you get dot damage upgrades. I mean, if this thing was doing 10 damage a tick, 20 damage a tick, you know, with Hoodoo and things, it really would be... It could be a boss killer in a dot. And I think that is incredible. I love the thought that you could have a dot be a boss killer. Now, don't get me wrong, I have gone to a boss with Maxine's vines, and those are very, very strong as well. And I think those can be a boss killer, but the vines are not the same as Orbital Fire in terms of how easy it is for you to tag a boss. The vines, you sort of have to get in there, hope it goes in the right direction, especially a boss that summons ads. Now the vines can be huge and, you know, XYZ, all of that fun stuff. But realistically, you are hoping more than not that, you know, the boss stays in it and the boss doesn't get out of it, where you can see how large and fast this is spinning. It's very easy to tag a boss and keep tagging it and keep that dot up rolling 100% of the time. Ooh, we have a 3 in 5 chance. 3 in 5 of upgrading our dot damage. That is the beauty. That is one of the reasons why I bought another pet when I did, because now we have the ability to, you know, 3 in 5. There's no new pets are going to show up. We got it. 3 more dot damage. We are rolling. Oh, no enemy that gets tagged by this can compare. And yeah, you can see I'm still getting damage. I mean, it's not doing bad damage. You can see it's doing 21 damage. And a 60 on a crit. When it's not critting that much, but 60 on a crit is very nice. It just... Even if this was doing 1 damage at this point, things would be dying pretty much just as fast from the dot. You know, let us find a boss. I just want to tag it once. Okay, well, I hit it twice. It's too fast. It is too fast. Oh. As you can see, though, the tornadoes, they are fast enough that if we are walking towards them, not walking away, they can get through. So, again, that's the downside of speed. As long as we're not walking towards them, though, they cannot get through. They will die. They will burn in our righteous orbital hellfire. Yeah, Maxine is making short work of this, though. I think we're in a pretty solid place. We still have, 3 minutes left, 3 minutes and change. So, yeah, this is just cleanup mode. We're gonna get more experience, get more levels. I would love to get one more hoodoo pet. Will it happen? I doubt it. But I'm just gonna keep on the lookout. Let's see, the boss is in there. Taking the hits, taken. All done. Our bones are firing at a pretty good clip, so very happy there. Again, doesn't do as much damage as the shurikens, especially to bosses, but it does do enough. I am not looking in these black wasps, bugs, not the yellow ones, the black ones. They are able to get into the circle, unfortunately. So, again, little enemies, faster enemies, they can get through, especially if you're moving. Don't really care, just having fun. I probably should care a little bit more, but with with a small health pool. But you can see, we're doing fine. Should I take a decent amount of damage? We do have Hardy digging up hearts. I should need to go back out on the hunt for pets. I do see a chest on the left, though. I want to pick that up, get some more money. Not that we really need it. We don't even really need rerolls at this point, but you never know. Maybe I'll reroll for some better bone things come the end. We do have a shop, though. Hey, money for shop. We'll get some more resources. This is actually probably a more dangerous area. A dangerous and easier, it's weird to say, for the Orbital Fire. I just say dangerous because it's easy to get stuck on things yourself, and if one thing does get inside your circle, you might not see it because it's hidden. But it's also easier because enemies can get stuck on things. And if an enemy gets stuck on something, then it's definitely going to get hit by the Orbital Fire itself. So, you take what you can. We're skipping the mines for now. We're looking for a pet. We want this pet. I'll skip even chests right now. Unless it is a pet, I'm not stopping for anything. We have all the levels we really need. Level 73, we can destroy so much. Even these, again, the Shellman enemies, they have so much health, and they're dying before they even reach me. So, our bone does need more damage, so if I do see that, I will be picking that up first of all. Okay, it did reach me there. I apologize. But they're basically not getting me. So as long as I don't, get too cocky, which I kind of am. When you hit a certain point in power, you do tend to get a little cocky. It happens. It's okay. Let's get this chest. This way, it might have a heart. Because I was messing around. But we're still free. This circle that it's creating, because it is able to tag every enemy, it is still creating a zone of safety, even for the enemies that should get through and hit me. Again, I think that the worst enemies for us are those black wasps, bees, bugs, things. It does not look like we will find a pet as we are hitting the boss. But we got a chest, so that's fine. Where are you? There's the boss. Tag it. Get the dot going. It's dotted up. You can see, I'm not going to hit it right from here. You can see the dot. Look at the dot. It's just constant health drain. Just pop, 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 pop. Fantastic. Next patch. Oh, next patch. The arena will not shrink. A non-shrinking arena. Get ready. Oh, it's going to be so good. Oh, I can't wait. Basically, anything, as long as you can survive, can win, and I am super hyped for that. It's going to make low-level things that much better. I think that's probably the biggest problem with starting out in Heroic, is you might be able to survive the boss, but you don't have the damage to kill it before the gate closes on you. So, with that in mind, you're going to be able to outlast it. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Just a point of reference for where we are on the grid itself. I will finish off Grand Hex. I have just basically this one last point for the Amber. We have a couple of points in mining speed left that I just haven't really farmed for. This over here, which we will just pick up right away, because why not? More mining nodes. Yay! And just a couple of points over here and one more mining nodes. That's it. So really, I mean, I could be done in 3 to 4 runs, and we'll get the collectible life, because that's more important than mining speed, without a doubt. But yeah, we are pretty much done with the grid. I mean, this is my second web being completed. I am putting points into these right now, and the next patch will actually make them cheaper. So theoretically, I should wait. But you know, hoard your points now. If you are still working on the web, start hoarding. The devs are working on things. They are saying they are making things cheaper for the web itself. So hoard on up. I am a fool and not going to take my own advice. I will finish this off. You know, just having fun. Just this more shops, though, is probably the last thing that actually matters to me. We do have the pets, and I suppose once I get everything else, I'll just spend the 300 on those pets. I think those are the only pets that I have left to get, which is, you know, I mean, lockpick, nice, not necessary. Rupert, I love Rupert, especially late game. Rupert, I think, is a fantastic. Although with the changes that they are making to re-rolling will only be 100 gold. And with that in mind, I think Rupert's power is going to be heavily diminished. 100 gold for all of your re-rolls. I mean, I won't need 6,000 gold to look for one thing. I'll only need 500. So each chest getting you multiple rerolls, or 1 to 2 rerolls, or 1 to 3 rerolls, depending on how well they roll, versus a chest giving you half of a reroll, is amazing. So, you know, I'm sorry. But all the pets will be overhauled as well. So, here's hoping. Nomicron, you know what? I'm taking it. We're gonna go with Nomicron. We're just gonna get him now. I made the decision, and there we go. We're done with the pets. We did it. And yeah. So I want to say thank you very much for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember, speed is your friend, except with Orbital Fire in mind. Have a wonderful day. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see anything, if you want me to experiment with anything. If you have a challenge that you want to see if it's possible or doable, I would love to do it. Let me know in the comments below. And have a wonderful day. Happy hunting.